Hey guys, what's going on? AJ Bodie here, back with another video. Today, we're just going to talk about the ex-situationship number 2 girl and the end of an era. So before I start that, if you guys are unfamiliar with her, I'll get to it, but before I start that, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you so much for 121 subscribers. Y'all mean the world to me. Y'all are all I have right now. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment down below if you've ever had an ex-situationship. So 2 years back, almost 2 years back in January of 2023, or was it 2024? I met this Blasian girl at work. It was the first day that I met her. I was doing an open close, so I worked 15 hours, 16 hours, 15, 16. And she was like a Asian Filipino / black, so she was light skinned, and I met her at first and I was like, oh, she's like so cool, you know. She reminded me of my first situationship girl, and I was like, that's cool. I was like, I'll never get with her though, but that's cool. And I was like, I'm not that like attracted to her, and I'm not like gonna seek her out, but she's cool. And then later down the line, we made a podcast together. I was like, hey, you wanna make a podcast? She was like, yeah, sure. So we started making that, and I kind of caught feelings, and I was like, oh shit. So again, I didn't really think anything was gonna happen, because at the time I had a girlfriend, and I was like, oh cool. So we just started talking about, we were on the Summer Delirious podcast, and we were just talking about random stuff, and it seemed like we were vibing pretty good. And then fast forward maybe October, November, she breaks up with her boyfriend, and I don't know about this until like December, and I'm like, oh shit. So she's really close with the manager. The manager is actually her friend, and I was thinking to myself, the way that the environment is over at this store, or over at this bakery, is everybody in the department is very close to each other. The guy with cancer, the guy that got cancer, was like my brother. My manager was like my older sister / mom. My assistant was like, I had a couple of assistants, but they're like the people who had, it's like my dad that came back with the milk, but was also retarded. Forget about that, those people. There was this decorator that is like my mom. She's Chinese or Singaporean. And we're just like family, right? So fast forward to like December, she tells me, yeah, I broke up with my boyfriend. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, I could ask her out right now, but I won't do that because she's still going through it. And then her friend, that's also the manager, tells me like, hey, she likes you. And I was like, cool. And then the cancer guy that's also was my friend, was like, she likes you, you know that, right? You should go for that. And I was like, oh, okay, I will. So I asked her out, like, hey, you want to go ice skating? So we go ice skating, or we go on the first date, which is like a lunch date. I try and kiss her, she won't let me. Second date, I give her the 2-step program, which is basically a kiss on the cheek and then a kiss on the lips, and that works. And we really hit it off, and from then, we only lasted 30 days from then. She took me to her college, which was very far away. She shared a whole bunch of stuff with me. A lot of stuff happened to her. I took her ice skating. She was like really sexually charged by me, and I was sexually charged by her. And we were just going at it in the car, and that's how much it was. That's how good it was. But unfortunately, I was just being stupid and ignoring her texts and brushing her off and being too cold, emotionally unavailable. And I lost her. I lost her in 1 month exactly. She was gone. We only fucked 11 times. And that was it. And I had great feelings for this girl. I had really strong feelings for this girl. But we didn't have a lot in common. We had chemistry and a lot of it, but we had a whole different upbringing and stuff, so it didn't work out. But it could have worked out if I was just more attentive to her. But I was too emotionally closed off at the time, so I lost her. I still work with her, and I've been working with her since. So it ended on January 15th, and from there, she's changed into a completely different person. She's still the same, but she's very different around me now. She trusted me, and I fucked up. Fast forward, we just don't talk to each other. Then our relationship started to get better over the months. She told me a whole bunch of shit that happened, and I understood. I was mad at the time, and I was confused on why she would just fuck off like that. But then she told me a whole bunch of stuff, and I sort of understood. And she tried to make me jealous, I tried to make her jealous. She got a boyfriend, I got a girlfriend. And she showed up with a hickey on her neck, so then I did. So then she showed up with her boyfriend at work. So she tried to make me jealous. Then what happened after that? I went to a concert, Caliucci concert with my girlfriend. Then she got, the situationship girl got jealous, but not too jealous. That was, like a month ago, 3 weeks ago. And fast forward to like now, she told me that she was quitting, and her last day is on the 14th, so I have 10 days. But I'm also not going to be back until the 7th, and right now it's the 4th. So I only have about 7 days with her. That is if she works. She cut her hours a lot for school, so I'm not going to see her a lot. And just today we were just talking about, like, remembering all the stuff, good times that we had together. It seems like she wants to move on, and I'm okay with that. I do miss her, I do want her to miss me, but that's not how life works, unfortunately. Guys, have you hit the like button? Hit subscribe? Okay, cool. It seemed like she had a good time with me, but she wants to move on now. And she's gonna leave, and she's actually gonna be gone. She said that her last day was on the 14th. So that's an end of an era, I guess. all the times that I was quiet or didn't say anything around her. I wish I just had more time with her. At the end of the day, I know that I'm going to get over this. Because I got over the situationship #1 girl, and I don't think about her at all. She still works there, by the way. Situationship #2 girl, I don't know how to feel about it, really. Because I didn't love her. Maybe I did. But I had a great connection with her. Regardless of our upbringing, regardless of our different opinions and beliefs, she was just very kind to me. And I wasn't very kind to her. And I also messed up a lot. I said, we're never going to see each other again. She was like, well, you have my Instagram and your phone number, I said. And I was like, that is if you had blocked me already. And she was like, why would I do that? I was like, I don't know. Some people just block people. And she was like, I was like, it's not like you're going to come visit over here. And she was like, nah, you're right. So that's pretty much it. End of an era. I think that wraps up situationship #2 arc. I don't know how arcs work. I don't know if you can have 2 arcs at once, but that pretty much wraps up. Next up, we got the cancer guy, but that's for another video. He's about to go into management, and you guys don't know much about him. I never talk about him. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you found it insightful, if you found it helpful, make sure you go ahead and drop me a fat like and subscribe. But before we go, some tips for life, some pointers that I'd like to give you when you get into a situationship or when you get into a relationship. You should be cold, but not that cold. You should text her, but don't ignore her. But don't send her a whole paragraph. Tell her when she asks for a relationship, tell her you're open to anything. Don't ask for the relationship yourself. The women will do the progressing. Thus, I have a girlfriend now because I let her do it, and she's very attracted to me. But because I failed with situationship #2 girl, it gave me a lot of insight on relationships and how women operate. And I also gave myself a goal to get in the best shape of my life, and I had a whole 9-8 months to do it. Did I do it? No. I'm exactly the same. I gave myself 7-8 months to build this channel up to like 1,000. Did I do it? No. Am I stuck in a vicious cycle where I think I'm going to do something but I can't because I become complacent? Yes. Am I stuck in a cycle that I try and build something, get frustrated, and then give up? Yes. Am I stuck in a cycle where every time I try to work out, I either get sick or injured? Yes. Or most of my energy dips because of my job? Yeah. And my life at home? Yes. So, again, some takeaways from this video. Don't be a dick, but don't be a pushover. When they want you to go out with them, just go out with them. But don't go out with them all the time. I could have been with her. I don't know for how long, but, you know. And a lot of people are going to ask me, but you have a girlfriend, so why are you still caught up on this other girl? Why are you still hung up on this other girl? She still works with me. I can't move on until she leaves. And I wanted her to leave for so long, but when she actually told me, hey, my last day is on the 14th, that just sucks. Like, I cannot tell you how much I've numbed myself for this girl. Not even cried. I can't even cry anymore. But numbed myself. Now that I think about it, I've never cried over a girl. Ever. Why should I? Is what I'm thinking. Like, I've never cried. Like, the only times that I cry is when I see a very sad story. Like Life is Strange Season 2. With the ending. The one where, you know, you guys know. But I don't cry much. Not for women. But anyways, my point is, I really cared about this girl. And I really wanted it to work out, but it didn't. And she thinks that I'm a mess and dick. But she still likes me. But she wants to move on because she's got a boyfriend. She's one of those girls that when you give her the silent treatment, she'll give you the silent treatment times 1,000. Let me wrap this video up. Again, I love my girlfriend. I haven't said I love you to her yet, but I want to. The problem is I don't work with her, and she's a bit far away, and I only get to hang out with her like once a week, twice a week, or once a week, once every 2 weeks. And I'm just kind of stuck. I'm stuck in this. I go to work, go home, go to work, go home. Get degraded by my managers, get degraded by the work that I do. Repetitive work. Oh, you're not doing it properly. Oh, you're not doing it properly. Anyways, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.